Okay, N.K. Singh, as Maria just said, joins us. Someone who's tracked several budgets, was part of Manmohan Singh's team as one time and has also been part of Prime Minister Modi's economic think tank. Appreciate you joining us there.
Also part of Chidambaram's dream budget.
That's right. Yes. So he's crisscross. That's why I said from Manmohan Singh to Narendra Modi via Chidambaram is the way we'll put it. But Mr. N.K. Singh, your first reactions to this budget. There are those who believe that Nirmala Sitharaman has gone too much into micro-detailing and tinkering. There are others who are saying it's very focused and provides us some kind of a insulation in a Trump-driven world.
So I would say I have three comments, Rajdeep, and thank you for allowing me to share these views in this prestigious channel being anchored by you, which I have had the privilege of being part of much earlier for many, many years. I have three broad comments to make. First, I would say that the finance minister has been credible, she has been sagacious, and she has been responsible. Why? First and foremost, we all know that given the fact of great global uncertainties, given the fact that, as the economic survey has pointed out, there are currency issues facing every central banker, if she had not adhered to the path of fiscal consolidation, the overall macroeconomic framework would have seen rather serious adverse consequences. Notwithstanding expenditure pressures, I was listening to the debate on defense and in other areas, she has continued with a very high focus on infrastructure investment of now reaching over 11 lakh crores. She has continued with this in tandem with the fiscal consolidation roadmap. This year, not only will she get to 4.4, but next year the audacious one of 4.3. Debt has gone down this year, well on track to achieve the 50% debt to GDP by the terminal date of 2031. So in that sense, the overall is very, very responsible and very credible. My third important point is that yes, there has been, and I would say very legitimately so, the sectoral kinds of issues which must occupy the center space, because she is riding on the back of what is being called the reform express, which India has seen in 2025. That's why we have been able to not only withstand the kinds of global exogenous uncertainties and pressures, including from the United States, but in fact we are in a position, Rajdeep, I don't know if you have noticed that the economic survey has bumped up India's long-term trajectory of 6.5% in real terms to 7%. Of course, I don't want at this stage to go into the granularity of nominal
Mr. Singh,
versus
Maria has a question. Go ahead, Maria.
Mr. Singh,
real,
this is with regards
but
to
go ahead.
8,000 crore, which came in Times of India today, about 8,000 crore allocated for new urban cities, and that has not been utilized. So when we look at the budget allocation, that will also be the concern.
So I think that, Maria, you have pointed out the fact that yes, as chairman of the 15th Finance Commission, we had given a recommendation which was accepted by government to allocate 8,000 crores for incubation of new cities, which has not been utilized with only 2 months remaining. But she has instead unveiled far deeper reforms on urban rejuvenation and really creating urban clusters which are very credible. And I think that whereas this could have been done in addition to that 8,000 crore, be that as it may, as we look forward, the renewed emphasis on rejuvenating and creating new urban clusters, not only urban clusters as a growth multiplier, but urban clusters in terms of its large contribution to GDP and, dare say, to employment.
You know, the challenge with urban clusters, urban governance, and we mentioned that this was one of the major challenges India faces going ahead. The question is whether those smart city, we've seen the smart city project among those projects which has had mixed results.
The smart city project was a smart idea and a dumb policy. For 10 years, they just did incremental stuff. Last to last year budget, they had 1 lakh crore for urban challenges. We don't know what's the fate of that idea because it's not been devolved. There is also 1 lakh crore for research and development, which finally they are now got it into a portal and the disbursal might happen. The question about urban governance is that you can't do it top down. It has to be done from the state. There has to be devolution. The 74th Amendment has been buried deep into the ground.
Federalism should not end in state capitals.